Good morning, it is Phoenix Amore. So let's talk about this whole parenting thing. All right, so the kids with the addiction, right, to social media, to electronics, okay, you really have to wean them off. We've all experienced this, right? So I have the little one with a tablet that's his, right, that I gave him. And then I had these phones. Well, I'm saying, give me the tablet. Well, finally, my oldest, right, is like, hey, I'm hearing about 6 this morning. I'm hearing the oldest saying something. I'm hearing the little one like, leave me alone. What was going on? It's a 16-year-old was telling him, you need to go to sleep. And he had the phone. The little one had one of the dang on phones. So here I am thinking I'm Miss Smart Mother, right? And this is the beautiful thing when you have helpful kids. Some of it can turn into tablet and some of it is helpful. And he's like, no, you got the tablet, but here's the phone. That's a brother that didn't want to tattle on him, but understanding, no, no, no. Before you play me and go in there and act like I was just messing with you, what really was happening was I was saying get off that phone and go to sleep. So leave that there. These are the conversations that I have with my 16-year-old son. So understand something. He listens to rap sometimes, right? The oldest listen to rap. If you understood a long time ago when I talked about how they like a variety of music and how important that is, because I talked about if somebody listens to hard rap all the time, it really can affect their psyche completely. Whereas if you put a little old school R&B or even some country or even some pop, not just mainstream stuff, but any little thing that you kind of find like that's a nice song and however you want to say it, it really does affect their psyche and their spirit. But what I love about my son, yet again, is you will notice people say when he speaks to other adults, he is respectful. That's not to say he doesn't get a little attitude sometimes because he's still growing. The point is they notice it's not something where he's always getting aggressive with adults or anything. He does not do that. So what I enjoy the most is when we speak about things, right? He's like, you know what? I said, he knows I rap, he knows I sing, all that kind of stuff. But I said, the problem is X, the behaviors, right? I said the culture has become very convoluted. And I said, and good news is you have some people trying to take it back and bring it back into something that's a little bit more healthy. But it cannot be the same people who destroyed it. And what I mean with that is people don't respect you as much anymore. Now that people are really seeing things for what they are. And I know this now because the dream that I had last night was powerful in the sense that these folks were thinking something was very funny. And it's like this one important person finally got ticked off enough. And I literally saw him pull like a master or something out of this tray and grab it, almost breaking it and throwing it out. And it's interesting because it wasn't me in the dream. See, I went through all that stuff before, right? At first, when I was listening to iHeart and all that, I was noticing certain little pushes of songs, which they can do on your devices. Understand if they know what device you have and all that, and they can see your network and all that. That's what I talked about, that wireless stuff. They can push certain things to you, and you're like, I know, I just skipped over there. Now, why is this same song? So understanding the dream, somebody important, I guess they peeped the pattern. And it's like the symbolism was deeper because when you talk about a master as opposed to something being streamed, that's like them taking the top. Like this ain't even going to happen anymore. And they took it and they threw it out. So understand when I speak to my son about that sort of thing, right? Because he can actually sing. Sometimes I wonder at times, is he going to tap into that talent? He can really sing very well. He actually has my voice, not trying to be funny. But the thing that I always told him, I said, still be civilized. You don't have to be hood. And he said, oh, you mean like, guess who he mentioned? Miss Ma'am, the one I just mentioned in the video the other day, the hotel incident. Guess what? I didn't know anything about any other videos that she put out there about the incident. Why would you put out videos about the incident for people to be able to see? You actually had noise complaints. So what you'll do is you'll spin it and say the racist cops and you weren't smoking weed, but that wasn't the initial complaint. The complaint was noise. So here you would get people all stirred up in their emotion, right? And the problem is I have a 16-year-old son. I'm not using him to make him sound self-righteous, sanctimonious. I'm telling you guys, it's just like with the political stuff. When you have some of these kids for real kind of saying some of these older school rappers or even some of the rappers out now, they really do act hood. So what he saw was the truth. She acted a fool. The manager came up to tell her she was being too loud, and she had noise complaints from the other people staying there, and she went off on the manager. But guess what you will see in the public, in the articles? She was being accused of smoking weed. That was not the truth. I said that to my son. He's like, no, that's not what happened. I saw her video. She was like, she was acting fool. Trust me, people see through that stuff. So, all in all, I don't know what else is happening. Another dream it's going to be some stuff starting happening now, because I'm trying to tell you, these dreams I'm having is getting more and more forceful, where I'm telling you God is in this place now where he's like, some of these same people, they will not get it until this and that happens. So when you say don't shoot the messenger, like I said before, it is what it is. But know what I saw last night. I'm like, oh, some more stuff is going to start hitting that fan. Take care.